Hello, baby, it's okay. I'm kidding. Hey guys, it's me, Scorpio. So I'm so excited to be here today. This is not a reading. If you're looking for a reading, you can probably tell this isn't one, right? Well, it's not. So I'm not going to be pulling any cards today. I'm not going to be doing any psychic work or what have you. I will, however, be discussing some certain things that have been going on the channel. Well, specifically today, okay? I have a lot of really great subscribers. The community here is wonderful. You guys are top notch. And I get so many comments about like, you're doing great, Scorpio Spy. Like, you read me down today and I loved it. And I got so much clarity. And this is exactly what's going on. And it goes on and on and on. And then, of course, I love that stuff. But then we also have people who leave strange comments. Okay, they leave strange ideas, comments, weird things. All right, there's just, when you do any kind of like healing, right, really any kind of healing work, you attract people who sometimes need healing. Isn't that what it is though? Hello, that's what it is. But specifically, some people just don't, all right? Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, we're going to be talking about that today because I've got some things for you. If you're interested, it's okay. And we'll do it together, okay? So I'm going to read these comments that I received from a very interesting character who went in for me. Like, she went in, like, personal. She made it personal. So go ahead and grab some snacks, grab some tea, grab whatever you need, grab your healing crystals, okay, your blessed water, whatever you got. I got a rose quartz here. I'll go ahead and, got my selenite. We're good. Being dramatic, but we're good. Okay, yeah, and some water. Good old water, man. Don't forget. It's hot here. It's really hot here. Really. It's like between 110 and 120 on a daily basis. But anyway, I digress. So I'm going to go ahead and insert, hopefully I'm inserting a screen capture of these comments. If not, just bear with me, okay? Somebody, yeah. So there is a person here, if you can see, okay? And the first thing is I started in the Scorpio reading with a pre-message. My mistake. Maybe people don't like pre-messages, right? Immediately, what I was saying in the video is, Scorpio, someone is praying for you. They want to pray for you. You're going to be hearing about this, that someone is holding you in prayer and thought, and, wants good for you. And I'm pretty sure, because I don't recognize this person, not the name, not the nothing. I don't know who this is. I really don't know who you are. Like, your account says you've been around since, I don't know, 7 years or something. I forget. I looked at it because I had to go block the person, and it shows you where you block it. But okay, I don't know who this is. So obviously this is not a subscriber. So the first sentence triggers this person. This is what I'm assuming what happened. Okay, because it's obvious. That's the only part that I ever mentioned about religion or spirituality. So I'm like, yeah, someone's praying for you. And it could be a religious person or a spiritual person, right? And so most of us, that kind of makes sense. It's like, well, if you're praying, you can call it whatever you want to call it. Like, if you're asking for guidance, if you're asking or manifesting your desires, if you're asking a higher power or God or universe or whatever it is, okay? I'm calling that praying. There's different things we can call it. It goes by so many names. That's what I'm referring to when I say this person is praying for you. Hello, okay? Most people got it. No one else said anything about it. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Someone wants good for me, and they're making these they're being intentional. They're setting intentions so that I can be happy or healthy or what the heck ever it is. That's what it is. That's what I mean by praying, manifesting, intending, whatever. That being said, this is the person. Let me see if I can pull something off here. Yep. This is the person. Okay. This will be the person. So this is what she says, and I will read it as if I am the person. A religious person is not a spiritual person. They are not the same. A religious person remains trapped in their prison of fears. A spiritual person has learned to release their religion and lose it to find their freedom. Religious people are not free. They are prisoners of the mind. Only the spiritual have obtained their freedom. I do not want, need, or accept prayers from religious people because they're actually creating curses to send you negativity. I do not accept religious energy. Period. Okay. So I'm sitting here thinking, didn't I just say, it's either a religious person or a spiritual person who's intending for you, like praying for you, right? So I answer with, because I know I'm like, oh, this person, you're giving me some kind of, weird vibe right now. Like it's just not it. So I'm like, spiritual people pray too. Sending love, heart emoji. Fine, right? Like leave it alone. No. Because this troll wanted some energy exchange. This troll was thirsty. They wanted it. They just wanted it. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm just gonna be the person. Okay. At Scorpio Spy. No, we don't. We have ascended beyond the need of survival and realize the importance of not participating in ritual. You don't understand it now, but you will when you've gotten to that level. Scorpio Spy. Do not so easily dismiss your elders who have existed longer than you and learn many lessons that you haven't yet. Don't be so rude to others because they each contain a missing piece of your puzzle. Okay, lady. Hold on a minute. Didn't I just say sending love with a heart emoji and you're not accepting it? Is this not enough for you? Do you not accept my love? No? You don't want it? Okay. Anyway, I guess my love is meaningless here. I'm just saying, I said spiritual people pray too, sending love, heart emoji, like. Okay, Scorpio Spy, you too. Bye. Let's just, call it a day. Someone's bloodthirsty out here, okay? And this is what I'm talking about when people have like some sort of like entity attachment here. Could very well be. And also unhealed trauma could very well be. All right, we'll get into that, but whatever. So this person is telling me I'm dismissing them because they want an exchange, right? Don't so easily dismiss your elders. Because we've existed longer than you, and that means we're smarter, wiser, and better. We're just all better. Fine, okay? You know what? I'm going to be honest. I love old people. And you know what? I say that to a lot of people and they disagree with me. And I find that fascinating because old people, they have the best stories and they speak of times where I wasn't around, and I feel like it just sounds so magical to me. It's like a completely different world. I love it. And I have always loved my grandparents, and I've always been favoriting them and they favorite me. Okay, so like we have this relationship. I'm also a helper to my grandparents. I help them a lot. Like, you have no idea. I used to also this is funny. I was just remembering this. When I was like, I think 15, I volunteered at a senior citizens place and I would help them in the dining room. Volunteer, okay? I'm just telling you, okay? So you're over here like talking about elders. Listen, if you want to be considered an elder, you don't demand respect. You command respect, right? Like there's a difference. There is a massive difference. Okay. Anyway, so I sit and I say, well, I'm not religious, right? Well, I'm not. I say, I'm not religious. You're being condescending and quite presumptuous, which is true. I said, this is coming from a place of trauma, a need for healing. Good luck. And I'm trying to dismiss this person again, and they know it. They don't like that, do they? They don't like being dismissed. Why? Because they want to feed. And I said, don't project your trauma on me. And that's the thing about, and I say thank you too. Like if I have to be like having boundaries, I'm also being somewhat polite about it by this point, because like you're out of line. You are so out of line and you know it, okay? This person is wild. I could have just blocked them. I didn't. So don't even. So here we go with this person here. With a very, very interesting response. Okay. Me. At Scorpio Spy, you're the one sitting in a room talking to yourself, working out your mental illness, publicly posting it on the internet. In case you didn't realize, this is your video, your channel, your story, your life, and your energy. I didn't project anything onto you. Your post came up in my feed, and the Holy Spirit used me to speak to you, but you are closed off to the Spirit, which means that you are not spiritual. No, you're not. You are religious and angry because someone corrected your nasty behaviors, and you didn't like that, so you projected your negativity at me. No, thank you. You don't deserve to be blessed by the Holy Spirit, since you just rejected your gift from the Holy Spirit. Yikes. Bet you won't make that mistake again. LOL. Yes, you will. You're stuck in your prison. I just threw away the key. All right. This thing, okay? I don't know what crawled up your ass today and died, but you really need an attitude adjustment. Like, something is wrong, for real. Like, pervasively. Like, something has pervaded your system. You're not okay. I just want you to know this. This is not okay. You don't go around commenting like this on people's channels, do you? Is this your MO? Don't even. Your modus operandi, don't even. Okay? Stop. So, let me see what I wanted to mention about this. Okay. They're saying I didn't project anything onto you. Yes, you did. The whole entire thing has been a projection. We weren't even talking about religion. You clearly have a wound. It's obvious. Otherwise, you wouldn't have taken it to that extreme. No one else is talking like that. You're the one talking like that. Like, yes. You did project. You projected. Anyway, who cares? All right, let's move on. This is clearly you've been hurt by your religion. Otherwise, you wouldn't be acting like this. A lot of us have been hurt by religion, but we go and we heal things, right? Like, you can't just take something that hurts you and keep reenacting it, even on some strangers on the internet, and expect them to play some role for you so you can like fill in the characters of your stupid traumatic story. Like, you need to heal that. That's why hurt people. That's what they do, okay? That's why we work through traumas like this. Hello. Vampire, okay? Vampire. Don't even. Entity vampire person. Anyway, so I'm sitting in my room talking to myself, yada yada. I'm doing it again right now. How do you like it? How do you like me now? How do you like me now? What? Okay. What about like voice actors? Don't they do that too? Everybody on the internet actually is most likely sitting in a room and talking to themselves. I'm sure you've watched dozens of videos of that today. Yeah. What are you talking about? What? Which, please. Okay. So somebody comes in and they mention something, and I feel kind of bad because this person seems very genuine and sweet. I'm not sure I'm going to list this person or whatever, like their name or whatever. I don't even know if they want to be involved. But this person did try to like bring this person down too. That's the one thing I hate, okay? Don't come for my people. Like, come for me, sure. When you start picking on other people, like my family, my friends, and my community here, absolutely not. No, you don't do that. No. So this person is saying, I'm religious and also spiritual. As if the main, like the OP ghost person, ghost mama, whatever this elder's name is like the only person out there, right? Like they can't even consider that people can be religious and spiritual at the same time. Hello? You can't consider that people can be different than you? Oh, well, according to you, it's not okay, so whatever. So this person is saying, I can't believe that there are people out there who don't believe in the power of prayer. Maybe the ones that don't believe in prayer are the ones who need the prayers the most. Hello. They also need to pray themselves. And remember, not everyone who prays is not praying in a negative way. Some really have your best interest in mind, sending you prayers and much love. See, now everybody knows that the OP, this vampire possessed entity spirit, needs like love. Like, you are seriously acting out of line. Like, everybody, like, let's all hold hands, kumbaya, send love to this person so that they chill out. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. I'm being dramatic, okay? Whatever. So here's the response that this person says to my subscriber or my viewer, or let's see. Okay, here she comes. Here she comes, everybody. So this is in response to the other person, right? I don't know exactly how to say that name, so I won't. Anyway, I don't even know if I'm including it. So Ghost Mama, the elder, says, okay, I'm sorry you are trapped. I hope you find your way out. That's not nice. It's none of your business, number one. It's none of your business, okay? It's none of your business. It's not, you can't be telling, oh, I'm talking as the wrong person. Let's get back to her commentary. Okay, that was the first comment. Second comment. You can enjoy, this is crazy. You can enjoy your three-way polygamous relationship with religion and sex with your own father. Excuse me. Isn't that incestuous, not polygamous? Or what are you talking about? Anyway, but I refuse to practice the religion of the spiritually dead. There are over 10,000 known religions in the world. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't care. So then she goes, oh, I'm not reading this. Don't tell me that the spirit is the same as religion. It is not. You are not filled with life. You are not the Father. No, I'm just kidding. You are not filled with life. Be honest. Your cancer diagnosis from the doctors that you believe in more than Jesus Christ, the physician, is why you are a hypocrite. What? I okay. I'll tell you in a minute because I have this face on. Let me just go ahead. I'm going to skip some of this because I don't know what this person is talking about. Your ignorance and reluctance to read your Bible and do your book report to understand the overall story of the Bible is why you are suffering and I am not. Okay, so this person is not suffering. Okay, do you really believe that? Do you really believe that this person is not suffering the way that they're talking? Excuse me, you're not suffering right now? When you're inflicting all this trauma, this drama, this conflict in a comment section on a video that just barely in one snippet said religion, like not even talking about religion at all, and then you want to come for somebody's throat acting like you've never been hurt by it before? Like, what's wrong with you? And you're attacking other people? Which, please, okay. I don't know what the heck most of this was about. I actually didn't even catch most of that earlier because I saw the whole thing and I was like, I'm not reading this. What? Okay, no. And so then the person says in the next comment, we are not the same. I just wanted to make that clear. That's what she said. That's what she said, okay? So in comes, another commenter, longtime subscriber here, supporting what I said, sure. Thank you. Thanks for that. I appreciate you. Also mentioned something to this elder, this community elder over here who likes healing and loving on people and sprinkling fairy dust, okay? 2222, by the way. Oh, I guess I am doing kind of a reading. I can't help it. Okay, it's ingrained. It is ingrained, darling. So 2222, in the means of togetherness, that's what this person was doing. Like, hello, no, we mesh here. You don't do this, you're out of line. Again, another person coming in. The words religion and spirituality are not antonyms. I was going to say autonomous. I'm like, no, that doesn't say autonomous. This is antonyms. My bad. Got it. It's not antonyms. You're really looking at it with a very simplistic view. This is true. Okay, so let's go back to what this person, let me see if I can find the right screenshot. I don't think I'm showing you the same thing I'm looking at. So, yeah. Now this is where it gets really interesting because this person's like their whole personality just just shows, and I feel so like gag me with a spoon. I can't understand how people could be talking like this and mean it. Like, you have to be joking. There's no way that you actually think and feel like this. And if there is, there's something severely wrong. Okay, I just can't accept it. I won't. No. Cognitive dissonance. Okay, like, really, somebody can think like this? Okay. So this elder answers to my loyal subscriber here. Or perhaps you may not have considered other factors. We're all different ages and different levels in life, from newborns to older ladies. With every level of life, you gain more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, especially if you seek intelligence your entire lifetime. I happen to be an older woman who is full of women's intuition. Also, I am a female Scorpio. INFJ. I just gotta pause that right there. Can I tell you something? Okay. The amount of like narcissism in this message is quite disturbing. Okay, so this person is talking about being spiritual. First of all, you don't go and try and do this. Number one, just flat out, everybody, no. If you're so spiritual, you don't go start fights with a bunch of people on the internet. That's kind of weird. That's weird. You're weird. Okay, not in a good way. Weird, a bad way. Weird. That's strange. Secondly, this whole thing, and I have to tell you, it's like, this is kind of a spiritual perspective here. I'm putting it out there for everybody to hear or know or whatever. When people go around talking about, oh, I'm let's say, for example, Scorpio, which I am, okay? I have planets in Scorpio, not just one, planets, okay? Multiple. And let me just go ahead and tell you, I don't walk around talking about, oh, I am Scorpio, like, bow down to me. Excuse me, first of all, no, absolutely not. Secondly, there's a common misconception here that I want to address while we're at it. All right. So I do see a lot of people saying, I'm this, I'm that, which means I do A, B, C, and D. In spirituality in general, first, yes, you may have these labels, but the whole point of a label in the first place is for you to set yourself free from a label. So this person is talking about free yourself from religion, but here they are giving labels to themselves. They're a Scorpio, a female Scorpio at that, okay? Sure, whatever, who has women's intuition, and they're an INFJ, which I believe is a Myers-Briggs personality thing. Okay. Okay. It's just the labels, they keep you in a box, and spirituality is about transcending labels. It's not like, oh, I'm only this sign. No, you are not. Your entire chart has 12 signs in it, and each and every person has all the planets in their 12 sign chart, okay? And the way that they interact with each other and the aspects even that they make can change crap for you. And to me, like, you're just not, okay? You're not. Yeah. And if you are, you're just like I don't even want to get into it, but you know how people try to say, oh, like, I'm an evolved Scorpio. Like, to me, this feels like somebody who would say that they're an evolved Scorpio. Are they? Do you let me know. Is this an evolved Scorpio right now? You tell me. Okay. I know I'm making fun, but like, this is how I deal with things, okay? Just let me have my little, let me go through the motions. It makes me laugh sometimes. Anyway, back to the drama. Where's the thing at? Where is it? Quick. Here I am. Wait, I'm gonna put this back. Okay, is that better? It's so much better. Oh. Okay. We're back on this part. I am a female Scorpio, INFJ. I have become quite a powerful source of life and love that is levels above others. Really? Really? That's so sweet of you. That's so kind. You and your betterness from everybody else, you're better because you're a female Scorpio, because you have women's intuition, because you're so-called INFJ or whatever you think you are, and that you also believe you've become quite a powerful source of life and love, but you wouldn't be commenting about this in the first place if that were true. So it kind of like, everything about you is like hypocrisy, and it's kind of like contradictory, to the extreme though. It's not like a little bit here and there and like, you can adjust it and make like little tweaks and get better. No, you are deep end. Okay, Scorpio, you and your deep end BS over here. I want to know what your rising sign is. Like, no, I don't. Forget it. Bye. Okay, bye. Let's go back to it. Oh, the hair. Okay. Okay, so we're back to, I've become a quite powerful source of life and love that is levels above others. It's not arrogance. I just want you to know that it's not arrogance. Okay? Because what it is intelligence. It's intelligence. Yeah. I know more than these ladies because of my life experiences. We must learn to respect our elders. I find that interesting. It's capitalized. Respect and elders. Okay, Aretha Franklin, let's go. Even people older than I, whether we agree with them or not, they do not show themselves any respect or the audience or the Holy Spirit. Therefore, the blessings get taken away and they must go without in life. Because they disrespected a life giver. So they're talking about disrespecting elders. And I'm like, okay. Noted. Okay, just keep that in mind. This person's talking about disrespecting elders. I could have solved her problems, but she spit in my face with anger.
Trash me, girl. It burns us. She's so angry.
Okay. No one is going to be disrespectful to me. Period. I stand in my power, and they kneel.
They kneel. Kneel. Hurry, kneel. Kneel before me. Kneel. Now. Now I'm getting tired.
Ma'am, are you okay? Is everything okay over there? Are you? Oh, what? Oh, okay. Like, that's how I feel. So they're talking about how this isn't arrogance. Okay. You know what's interesting too? A lot of times people will tell on themselves. If you pay attention to the way that people speak, they'll be like, oh, this isn't me trying to do this, but I'm doing it right in front of you. So this is one example. This isn't arrogance. But it is arrogance, but I'm trying to disguise it as intelligence, okay? I don't want you to think this is arrogance. This is what intelligence and superiority looks like. And what is she talking about? What? I could have solved her problems. She spit in my face with anger. What kind of anger is this person referring to? Where I said, I'm not religious, you're condescending, you're presumptuous. This is coming from a place of trauma, a need for healing, good luck. Don't project your trauma on me, thank you. Does that sound angry to you? Whatever, okay? Whatever, all right? You know what I'm saying? All right, respect your elders, everybody. This kind of elder, I mean. What? Okay. So anyway, this is them being important. Supporting any religion is your downfall. Even if you don't understand that today, you will when you are meant to learn it. Supporting any religion is supporting the abuse of toxicity and suffering and oppression of others. All religions are cults. You don't understand that you are in a cult until you are out of it. I am not a cult member. Blah, blah, blah. And then she goes, wait until you level up more. And this will be revealed to you when you can understand it better. We learn in levels. Oh my God, lady. Lady. You're so annoying. You really are annoying. You are. Yeah. So I replied to this person and I basically read them down the way that I've basically been telling you. I said, you know, you're acting out of a place of trauma. And remember I said to recall the part about, you know, disrespecting your elders. I'm like, this is why you're talking about elders in the first place, because you had elders that you didn't respect who probably tried to make you go along with their religion. And it was a place of guilt and shame and whatever else kind of trauma happened to you with your family and yada, yada. You know, somebody did that to this person. It's obvious. It is obvious. Otherwise, you wouldn't be triggered by one sentence in a video. That's really interesting. You know, most people you don't react to stuff unless you have experienced something similar or it triggers something, you know. That's kind of where or it's a troll. Like I said, there's gonna be a friggin' troll. But anyway, I'm over here like, I can, you know, I gather so much from this small amount that you've said. And I said, you do realize that you got triggered by a sentence in the video and made this comment and called me rude before I even replied. Like, that's obvious. Okay, that's obvious. And then I said, it's clear you tend to project a lot. Yeah, this person is projecting. This is a projection. They want you to play a specific role that they have experienced so that they then can enact their trauma again until they learn how to heal it. That's what projecting is. This person is projecting so that you can play a part in their crap or their jargon or their whatever the hell kind of baggage this person has. Like, check it at the door. Okay, bye. So, and then I said something about the use of we, us versus you and them. So like this person was saying like we, as in we spiritual people, us spiritual people. You are, no, absolutely not. If there's others like you, I want them to leave now. If there's other people like you, you know, you and them or whatever you're trying to say, we, us, if there's others like you, you guys need to get the heck out of here. I'm not interested. Like, absolutely not. No. Okay. And that's the thing. Like, there's a time and a place to have boundaries with people. Sometimes you gotta just be like, look, this is what you're doing. And I that's what I did. I'm like, this is exactly what you're doing. This is exactly why you're doing it. And bye, blocked. Right. So sometimes this kind of stuff can fall upon deaf ears, but I'm hoping that people like this, or in general, in a sense, can somehow hear it again in another way and be like, oh, okay, one day it clicks and it makes sense. But that's just being hopeful here. Okay, that's just wishful thinking sometimes. It's okay, I understand that. But anyway, so I say, furthermore, if you truly are my elder, it is not at all obvious to me. It's not. Okay. Elders worthy of respect and kindness, do not trample those they view as inexperienced. Because this person's over here talking about, I am better than everybody. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a personality type and this and that. No, you're supposed to transcend that stuff. You're not. Okay. At the end of the day, you're not that. If you really think you are that, you have to learn how to not be that. Okay. Like, you're more than just that. If you want to box yourself in, go ahead. All right. Go. This is what happens, I guess, when you box yourself in. Let this be known and seen as a lesson to others that this is what happens. We don't want that. No, we don't. Okay, we don't. So, where were we? Oh, yeah. According to you, you're advanced in spirituality and in life. Okay, because this person's an elder and they need to be respected, right? As if they deserve it. Do they? Does this person deserve it? And so I say, and I said, and then I said, right? I said, according to you, you're advanced. And so that means you've had plenty of time to heal this apparent wound that religion and your family, your elders have cast upon you. And you didn't. Plus your ego's out of whack. Cha-ching. Okay, called it. I'm just saying, that's what it is. It's obvious. If you've done a certain amount of like inner work, like, and don't get me wrong, like we've all been there, right? Like these are things that we have to heal through. I just feel like this person has not. Okay. These are things I've healed through. Let's be real. Not necessarily exactly, but I'm saying, you know, like projecting and victim mentality and things like that. We all have that. When you have a source of like pain, or someone did you like this or did you like that, or you even perceive that, like a lot of times people just perceive things the way, you know, sometimes. Anyway, we all have to heal that wound. It's everybody. And we don't all act like that. So no excuse. Anyway, so I said, your desire for power and authority is blatant. Which it is, because they're like, I am better than everybody, and they all kneel before me, and I am the queen of my castle, rah, 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 right? And I said, you gave your power away, you haven't reclaimed it yet. Giving your power away is basically victim mentality. It's, you know, someone did something wrong to me, and I'm going to keep acting out this trauma until something has to change. Hello, you know. And I said, clearly age is of no meaning nor significance. If it were, you would have respected your elders. Yada, yada. And I said, why demand respect? A semantic tyrant in my comment section. Hello. Okay. And I said, you're out of your mind, entity. Make a channel, rant about it if you want to create some sort of spiritual war, because that's what this person's on about. Like, you're on about it. Okay, go ahead. Go have fun with yourself. Get those people that you call we and us and versus they and them. Get that going. All right, you'll do well. That's what they do. If they say that if you want to create some kind of cult or you want to create some sort of power, that's one of the rules, okay? It's create an us versus them dynamic. You would be great at it. Go ahead. Go start some problems. So anyway, go start some wars. I say, you talk too much about your qualifications and put everyone else down. Your narcissism is showing. Hey, Victoria, your secret's showing. Hey, Elder, your narcissism is showing, okay? Hey, Miss Best at everything because your personality and your sun sign, what? And your age makes you better. All right, what? Excuse me? Anyway. I don't understand how, like, you're overqualified because of your self-proclaimed, like, awards. You know, whatever. Do you, boo-boo, okay? It's not going to be getting any respect from someone like me. And I don't know who was respecting you, but shoot. If you're trying to get respect in a comment section, I have to imagine that you're probably not very well respected. No, I don't think so. Anyway, so I respond back to one of the subscribers saying, you know, this person wants... This person, because I feel like this is somebody who's got an attachment, all right? That's why I say it like that. Wants attention to act out their wounds and make others sorry for it. And that's what that is, okay? And so this person, let's get back to this last thing I'm going to mention about this.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. All right. Let me put this hair back. At Scorpio Spy.
Now I'm angry.
I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. Oh, how very wrong you are about every last thing you said, but it's your right and your choice to remain stuck in life. Cut yourself off from your own growth and enlightenment. I will respect your decision to choose death over life. Peace. At Scorpio Spy, death becomes her. Are you threatening me? That sounds like it. Excuse me? Are you threatening me? That could be perceived. Excuse me? Is something wrong, Miss Thing? Gosh, death becomes her. According to you, you're closer than I am. All right? Don't even come at me with that. Don't even. And you're out here sprinkling death upon everybody with every word that you speak. What's wrong with you? Goodness gracious. And I tried to be nice to you. Talking about I spit in your face. No, well, maybe now. But hey, you deserve it, all right? Good for you. You got the attention you wanted. You drained everybody of their life force.